Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how I make my famous potatoes. Super crispy, super tasty and super easy. Yes, this is the crispiness, you can hear it. This is how crispy it actually is. However, a fair warning, this can be really addictive, so take caution. I actually end up making this almost thrice a week because me and my family, we all love it. So let's start. The first step is, as you can see, I'm already cutting down my potatoes. So I'm going to be taking 2 regular sized potatoes. I'm going to cut them in the shape of wedges, and I'm going to cut in between the long wedges as well. You can keep it at any shape you want. If you want to do wedges, if you want to do French fries, there is absolutely no rules for this. Do whatever shape you want. I do not like really long wedges, so I just tend to cut them in half as well. For the seasoning, I'm going to be using 1 tablespoon of black pepper, 1 tablespoon of paprika, 1 tablespoon of garlic powder, and mixed herbs. Just mix this all up in your potatoes. Make sure you mix this all well, and the potatoes needs to be covered in all the seasoning equally. So I'm just going to go ahead and mix this up for just probably a minute or 2. You give this a good mix, and once you're done with the mixing, we're going to move on to the next step, which is the most important part of keeping your potatoes crispy, which is the corn flour. So there's 2 steps. We're going to be using 3 tablespoons of corn flour, and we're going to be double frying our potatoes as well. If you follow these 2 steps, you will get the most crispiest potatoes no restaurants can even serve you. Next, we're also gonna just mix this all up really well. Each potato has to be covered in corn flour, and that's the trick. You're not gonna set this aside, you're gonna directly fry them. So we're just gonna, if you set this aside, it's just gonna, the potato is just gonna release its water and it's gonna get all soggy. So make sure once you have them coated, just go ahead and directly fry them. Now we're gonna be frying them in medium heat. The key is to double fry it, but for the first half, we're gonna be using medium heat, and towards the end, we're gonna be using high heat. And I'm just gonna throw in all my potatoes. You do not have to stuff it. Just throw in as much potatoes as it fits. Apparently all of my potatoes did fit, so I was good enough. So just leave this in for around 3 minutes until they start to change color. When you see the light golden brown color, that's when you're supposed to just scoop them up. So we're just going to be taking them off now since they've started to change color. And we're not going to cook this 100%. Make sure that you only cook this for between 70 to 80% because we're going to double fry them. So I'm just going to scoop out all the potato wedges. Leave them on a steel rack. Do not put them on a cloth or a paper towel because that's when your potatoes will get soggy. So always use anything steel. If you have a steel strainer or whatever, so just use anything steel. Set this aside for around 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes. Just let it wait out, let it cool down. In the meanwhile, I'm gonna turn the heat up and set this from medium heat to high heat. And after 3 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and just throw our potatoes right back in. Now this is the important part of having your potatoes crispy. You do need to set the heat on high flame. If it's high flame, you will get crispy potatoes. And the best part is your potatoes are not even gonna get oily. The reason being, we use corn flour. So when you use corn flour, what it does is it sucks in all the moisture and it leaves your potatoes dry on the outside. So it creates a barrier between the oil and your potatoes does not end up being oily. Now this is what your potatoes should look like. It's golden brown, it's perfectly cooked, it's super crispy, and it's gonna taste amazing. For garnishing, I'm gonna be using some fresh parsley, or you guys can use some freshly chopped coriander as well, just for the green garnish. And for seasoning, I'm gonna be using some spicy cheese seasoning from Falak and some chaat masala, but I highly recommend you guys to use chili garlic seasoning from Falak. If you do use that, I'm not even joking, these potatoes are gonna be so addictive, you're gonna end up making them every day. So the whole game changer is the seasoning as well. I always use chili garlic. Apparently I ran out of it. I ran out of 2 bottles. I know this is not sponsored, this is just as perfect as the taste would get, but you can obviously use any seasoning of your choice as well. I'm just letting you know what drives me crazy. This crispiness is everything. Do you hear that? This is how crispy it gets. So guys, do try out this recipe and leave me comments below how good it actually tastes. And if you need any question and answer sessions as well, just let me know in the comments below. Do like and subscribe, and I will see you on to my next recipe.